Maybe I'll just like use it on the lower half of my body so it doesn't travel up to my nose. Hi everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with me. It has been a very long time since I sat down and filmed, but I hopefully have not forgotten how to do this. A while back, I don't even remember how long ago, but TrendMood had posted that they had or were bringing back some of their older boxes, and I think I got volume number 15. I will of course look up the details, and I'm going to put it on the screen what the volume was, what I paid. I think it was $44. I haven't been able to purchase one of these in quite some time, and I thought that the contents looked pretty interesting, something that I might enjoy and that I wanted to share with you guys, so that's why I went ahead and purchased it. So here's what she looks like. I've always loved this box. So if you don't know, TrendMood, there is no subscription for it. They come out with a box when they're able to, and I think we might be up to volume 18 or 19. Again, I'm not completely sure. I'm going to link TrendMood's Instagram page down below, and also the page for the box in itself. And they sell out so quickly. If you're not on, literally as the box goes live, it will sell out within an hour, because I have gone on just an hour later, sometimes even a half an hour, and the box is gone. I don't know how many she curates, or rather puts together. That's not the word I'm looking for either. I'm not sure how many of each box she makes. That's the correct word. Language. Oh, off to a good start, Leann. If you don't act quickly, it sells out rather quickly. And never have FOMO, because it's just makeup. We don't need makeup. We may want the makeup. We may get excited about the makeup, but we don't need it necessarily. This is how it comes in little purple paper. It's very cute. Mine is a little torn open here. And there is a QR code. Words are just difficult for you to scan, and I don't know whether she's putting in a card anymore. I may have to scan that to get information on the products. All right, let's see what we got in here. So the first thing is from Capari, and this is the niacinamide and caffeine eye bright cream. Okay. Caffeine, yes. Niacinamide, yes please. And eye creams, double yes please. I like the packaging. It's very pretty. Do I want to open it now? Does it matter? No, probably not. I confess, I have not even been doing my skincare routine, which has always been really important to me. It was like always my time, and I just haven't. Okay, it's got a little bit of a green tint to it, which is kind of cute considering the packaging. It seems to have a mild scent, although I can't really place it. And on my hand, it seems to be a little luminous, etc. Feels really nice and absorbs very quickly. And it's like completely absorbed into my hand. So, okay, that is quite exciting. Ooh, this is interesting. The next thing I have is, oh, okay, from Birdie Lashes. I've never heard of the company, but this is a very long tube, and it is the Wing It Mascara 24-Hour Volumizing Dual Tip Mascara. Okay, this is very interesting, and of course my memory card is getting full. Okay, I was talking about the mascara, the Wing It Mascara. I explained what it was. Interesting. Typical Leann. I've tried other dual-ended mascaras before. I have to just open this up because I'm really, really curious. Okay, I've used this type of tip. I have several mascaras like this that I do use on my bottom lash line. I'm getting like this deja vu moment, but I can't remember the mascara that I'm thinking of. So that's a baby one. It seemed extremely flexible. Sometimes I have an issue with those. If the mascara is too wet, it will flick off your lashes and sometimes splatter all over your face, which is such a good look. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. This is... I'm not going to describe why I'm laughing. This is a very, very interesting, what am I doing? Interesting mascara wand. It looks like it is a natural bristle brush. I can say that I've never seen a curve like that, exactly like that, in a mascara. and my curiosity is piqued, and although I probably have 20 mascaras that I've received before this, I may need to do a try-on video with this and some other products because it's pretty interesting. Oh boy, alrighty. So, some cool products so far. I'm really happy. Ooh, what is this? This is Self-Reflect Rose. Probiotic Moisturizing Zinc Oxide. Okay, it's a sunscreen, SPF 32, and it is, oh, Kinship. I've tried some Kinship products before. Please do not make me try to remember what they are, because I don't. On the side it says, Together We Rose. I like the little holographic lettering there. Hoping that this really doesn't smell tremendously of rose, because it's not a scent that I am a fan of. I like the inner packaging, of course. It has a pinkish, is that pinky or like peachy? Somewhere in between. I smell something. I don't know if it's rose, but it's not affecting me. This is what it looks like. Now that it's summer, I'm super diligent. I always try to wear sunscreen daily anyway, but now I'm very diligent. Okay, that's what it looks like, just not completely rubbed in. It's a little brightening, which is sometimes nice underneath, at least for me, my makeup. Yeah, it leaves a little bit of a sheen. Okay, very excited to have another sunscreen. I'm very curious to see how my makeup is going to go on top of it. That's why I have a couple of sunscreens that I don't like, because if your makeup doesn't go on top of it, you're not going to want to use it, and you see how that can perpetuate itself. Okay, so far I think my money is absolutely worth it, and this little puppy is, ooh, more Capari. It's heavy. Ooh. Love their packaging. They are on the pricey side, so when I can get them in a box or on sale or something like that, I really like it. And this says recyclable, okay, clean, what? I thought that said vegetarian. I'm pretty sure that it's in another language. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. That's got to be in another language because there's all little accent marks. But it says, yeah, it just keeps repeating itself. Alrighty then. I love the fact that it's recyclable. Oh, and it's a body butter. I didn't tell you. Ultra Restore Body Butter with hyaluronic acid. And extremely, oh, you know what would help? You know what would help tremendously to open it? Maybe, just maybe, taking the seal, breaking the seal. There we go. Oh, how super cool. All right. Love this concept already. And on the bottom, it says twist off inner cup and recycle separately. Okay, so you can recycle this when it's done. And it's a little odd that it was kind of open already. It's only going on my body, but oh no, this has a floral scent. Smells more rose than the thing that was called rose. So when you're done, you recycle this and then you can keep the original container. I like that aspect. Let's see here. It's not as thick. I mean, it does peak a little bit, but when I think of body butter, I think of an extremely thick texture, if you know what I mean. This feels nice. For those who don't like that super thick type of lotion that doesn't blend in super easily, you would probably enjoy this. It does have a florally smell. Maybe I'll just like use it on the lower half of my body so it doesn't travel up to my nose. Hey, you know. Okay, I just realized I have lipstick on my teeth. I'm glad I looked. I'm not re-recording it, but what I am going to do is I'm going to blot. One of those things that if I didn't get lipstick on my teeth, you probably wouldn't know who I was. Oh, the next thing I have is an e.l.f. primer. This is one that I haven't tried, not because I haven't wanted to, but I just have too many primers to actually go out and purchase one. I have an entire drawer full. But this is the Power Grip Primer. Adorable packaging. Let's see, is this rather silicone-y? It's on the thicker side and slightly tinted green, which is kind of cute. Okay, wow, it's very thick. That is the oddest texture. I did not expect that at all. I'm wondering if this is just like the Milk Primer where you have to let it sit for a few minutes or your makeup does not go on well on top of it. Very strange application. It's okay. I'm going to put it out there. It felt like I was putting KY jelly on my hand. Not that I've put KY jelly on my hand. And that super sticky feeling is going away, but I'm going to let that sit on my hand and see how it dries down. It does have a little bit of tack to it. Ooh, this is from Keys Soul Care. I have so many Keys Soul Care products. I unfortunately like some and not others, but again, that's pretty typical for I think any brand. But this is the Soft Stay Brow Gel, and this is in clear, which is great because it'll work for everybody. Again, a product that I haven't tried. Just adore her packaging. The one's a typical size. I prefer something smaller, but I can't wait to try and see how it works as, you know, some of my other favorite ones. That is also awesome. Here is another Keys Soul Care product. This is the Nourishing Cleansing Balm. I don't think I've tried this. Love cleansing balms. Have some of my favorites and some of my non-favorites. If it's anything like some of her other products, of course I'm going to love the packaging. Yeah, so here is this, which is this is the Comforting Balm. This is a little one that you can put it anywhere. I use it under my eyes a lot, and you can see I've used quite a bit of product. This is great for your cuticles, for your knuckles, everything. I'm looking forward to seeing how I like her cleansing balm. Wait, I know I have this. I know I have this because it's like that grayish blue whatever type of consistency. And I just put it on the hand that I was testing out the primer on. Luckily, I only put it on there, so we'll just wipe off that section. Okay. Okay, here's something also from Birdie Lashes, and yep, it's a pair of lashes, and it's in Gemini. Those look kind of long. I have so many pairs of lashes, and I'm just going to probably have to give some of them away because it's not a product that I use often enough to justify keeping as many as I have. But I know some people really enjoy it. Okay, and the last thing is a palette, and I don't know, but the packaging is absolutely adorable. And oh, it's from Nabla. I have several Nabla palettes. This is the Read My Mind palette. This is nice packaging. It's textured, it's raised over here. Look at the back. What I didn't notice on the front, because of course I'm not wearing my glasses, is it's spelled out Read My Mind. If you look at all the different letters, it has the word my here, and then on the back it does the same thing. So that's really cute. This is raised and textured as well. I'm going to do this. Maybe you can see. Looks like a little grid. Kind of interesting, and I'm really liking that. Oh, the setup is really different. It does have a mirror, of course, and that is a color story. I think the layout is different than I've seen in Nabla palettes, and the color story, it seems to have two distinct color stories, which is, oh wait, no. Of course, I'm an idiot now. It's got 4 distinct color stories. Of course, you know, I think which 2 are my favorite, and that's going to be those top 2. These I'm definitely going to try as well. But let me just see what it says, because I can't read it. Okay, by the way, now that I've waited so long, this still has a bit of tack, but as I'm rubbing, it's not pilling up or anything. And I'm going to actually put this on top of it. I thought it was cordoned off into 4 different color stories, yet the way they're naming them is a cross. And this top one is Sage. The second one is Rosé. No, Leann. The first row is Scarlet. The second row is Rosé. The third row is Sage. Oh, and the fourth row is called Honey. Remember, we can use the colors in any way we want, but initially when I looked at it, I thought of quads, and yet you can definitely, now that I'm looking at it further, use them in rows, and they're each numbered from 1 to 4 and all the way up to 16. I don't know if there's a magical way to use this palette, but I do want to swatch it. You may have seen it already, but I would still like to do it because I haven't seen it already. All right, let's do the Scarlet Row. Some people aren't a fan of the Nabla shadows. I do know that there was one palette that the color story didn't thrill me, but it didn't mean that I didn't like the palette. Now these swatched extremely well. Could it be that because there's primer on my hand? Possibly. I did swatch it in the row across, so just the Scarlet. That swatched absolutely stunningly, and that last color is a beautiful like burgundy. All right, let's do the second row, which is called Rosé. This, ooh, the texture of this is amazing. It's got that squishy texture. This one feels like a topper, and I just love a good bone color. I did it a little bit out of order, but the one that I said was squishy has some duochrome things to it. I'm pointing to it, and I can't see it in the camera. Where is it? But when I look at my hand, it's there. And when I go like this, maybe I'll be able to tell in editing. The bone color is over here. That's one of my favorite base colors to use. That is such an interesting color, and the texture is beautiful. And this one does indeed feel like a topper, but it did swatch very, very nicely. And again, I do not have primer all the way up to here, so again, they perform beautifully. Let's do this Sage Row. It's different, it's cool toned, but it's got some interesting colors. It's not your typical just cool tone colors. I like the way those look on my hand. I forget that my arm has contours to it. I was going to say that this section swatched ever so slightly differently. This is another gorgeous color. It looks different in the pan, but it's beautiful. I will say that this one, the 3 mattes I did swatch, even with the additional extending it down my arm, I had to swatch them a couple of times to get a little bit of the opacity that I wanted. Doesn't mean that it's not going to perform well on my eye, but of course I wanted to mention that to you guys. And this last row, which is called Honey, is just a beautiful neutral color story. It looks like it would be very easy, if you know what I mean, that you don't have to think about where to place the colors or how to place them. These mattes are feeling just a teeny tiny bit dry, but let's see, shall we? This metallic has such a beautiful texture and tone. It's squishy. I love squishy. Let's see how this one does. Ooh, see now that matte swatched beautifully. You know, that matte also, I mean, I went over it a couple of times, but I didn't have to dip back into it. So here's my candy cane look of colors. I think it's a gorgeous palette. I think it has a lot of diversity, and you can definitely achieve at least 8 different looks, and then you can go ham and create as many of them as you want. Let me see if my phone has enough battery power in it to scan. Don't know if it does, but we're gonna try. See, Dad provided me so much information. I would have preferred a card, but they didn't give me one, so we're gonna go with this. It's volume 18. Kapari Beauty New Niacinamide and Caffeine Eye Bright Cream, the Ultra Restore Body Butter with Hyaluronic Acid, the Nabla Cosmetics Read My Mind palette, which is something I can honestly say I am super excited about and cannot wait to get into. The Love Kinship Self-Reflect Rose Probiotic Moisturizing Sunscreen Zinc Oxide. So remember, it is a physical sunscreen. It's the SPF 32. Can't wait to play with that. The Birdie Lashes Beauty Winged Mascara and the Gemini Lashes, which are right here. The Keys Soul Care Nourishing Balm Makeup Remover, and the Soft Stay Brow Gel, and of course the e.l.f. Cosmetics Power Grip Primer. So if I paid $44 for this amount of product and all the products that I got, I'm extremely happy. I didn't even remember what I was going to be getting. I am super excited. I could almost do, not a full face obviously, but a look with all of these products, and I think I may like to do that. Let me know if you guys were able to get this box, or when she brought it back, if you were able to pick it up. 8 products, and I paid $5 for each of these products, which I don't care what kind of sale you're getting. The only thing you could possibly get for $5 would be that e.l.f. primer, and that's probably $12. So wow, I'm very glad that I got this box. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts on everything, because you guys are all amazingly wonderful, and I'm so incredibly, incredibly grateful for all of you. I hope you have an amazing day or an amazing night, depending upon when you are watching this video, and I will see you really soon, hopefully really soon, in my next video. Much love, everybody. Bye.